from the second city of Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. He's going to test this secondary right away. He's got it! And he'll be taken down. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 55 yards on the game.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
What is it?
Running for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
What is it on? Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On third down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Blue!
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a big up of 6. Brings up 2nd and
4. Ready to go!
Here's Williams. That one complete for Moore. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Punch stars! Punch stars! Yes, 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 yes!
Here's Williams. Throw here down the field. It will fall incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Yes, yes, yes! Purple, purple! Punch stars! Punch stars! Punch!
Williams to throw on second down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
3rd and 10.
Ready, throw! Yes, 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 yes! Airhead, 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 airhead!
Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Ready, throw! There he gets made! That's right, that's right.
Williams to the air once more. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing again, Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Ready, hold on!
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, set! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newbin. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is caught! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
What is on?
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What is that?
Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Vegas!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath. Over on the sideline.
What is it? Slam left.
Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Ready, set.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ready, set.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Cat. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs. Yes, 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 yes.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. The pressure too much. And he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Third and long. Here's Williams. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to try it here again. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
There he gets.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Moving left, off he goes. And Williams hit the deck there, but barely picked up the first down. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To one side, into the hands of Moore. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
To throw, it's Williams. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Next was for Giants 14, Bears 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Easy.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Again, Wilson. That's with his big tight end, Manhurts. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
Throwing again, Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second and goal. To throw again is Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to take over their own 2.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Keenum looking to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Chap 60, chap 60. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw, here's Keenum. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That is brought in! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for... The Giants, 62 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And the Giants are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Deeper.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Tracy trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. And Scataboo. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
70 Lions. Ready?
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And it'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Gonna look deep, looking for more.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Ready up. Tight. Cowboy 80.
Here's Keenum. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Keep pushing the ball down the field. Check out.
To throw is Keenum. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
Taylor in one formation for the Bears.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds Johnson across the field. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. A pickup of 44 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, a run with Scatterby. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Wilson now to throw on third down. On the run to the right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants have run out to a 24-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Let's go.
Keenum. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing, Keenum. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Keenum. That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Top 60. Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
19.
Bears.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Well, cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. This one taken in by Hyatt. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Giants.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Tracy looking to run. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A dive, and he's in. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown. postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down there close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Duvernay on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, sack. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
There's a handoff to Scatterbull, and this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He is taken down at the 10-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Third down, they need 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. We see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Scatterbull. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They do. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Drew Phillips. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run with Scattergood. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
4-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Scattergood. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a road win here for the Giants as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.